Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Eric Zeno, and welcome to Blueprints. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, everybody. I have seen some gameplay of this, and I thought it was actually very exciting. No, I have not seen the full gameplay of it, but either way, so I know some things, but I vaguely know just because the times where I was watching the videos, I was tired, but I mean, there's different ways to complete this game, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. So as far as I know, we're trying to find the 46th room. We can draw different blueprints to different doors, and there's a lot of secrets involved. I do have a notepad to write down everything. Unfortunately, I started recording and I was like, oh wait, I don't got a pen or a pencil. Something that's like neater to write with, and I got a Sharpie. So for this episode, that's what we're doing. And in each room we go into counts as a step. So there is that. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have found memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I have fond memories. Not found. I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. 1. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. 2. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. 3. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you Start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, so I feel like, because I know there's going to be a lot of names. So Herbert equals, isn't this our uncle? I think it's our uncle. Cool. That looks like undo. Anyways. Blueprints. This will serve as a useful map in an inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint by pressing tab. Okay. I'm going to change. What the fuck? I'm going to change some settings here. Controls. So I want the blueprint. I can't change. Okay, I thought I could change it. I cannot. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footprint. When you no longer have any footprints left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Right click. Alright, I feel like I could go outside. That's a beautiful mountain. I know I can go outside. But, and I'm not going to jump to anything immediately. Puzzle wise and all that, I'm going to do the puzzles as I find the hints to them. Let's go ahead. We'll start on the left side. Hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. We're going to the doors of the west wing. So am I going to have locked doors then? Nook. I'll go in the nook. I got a key. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, chess piece. Paintings. Just to reiterate, I do know of some of the puzzles. I am not 100% sure on the solutions of the puzzles. I do know certain things exist in the game that are bad and that are good. Oh, this is the west wing. The other way, I'd have to go forward. And I will not skip or go immediately to the solutions of a lot of things. For as well, I have forgotten exactly what the solutions is. I just know of how to get to them. But I will do all that when I find the actual solution of clues and all that, so I know for a fact. Because it's one of those mindlessly watching someone play just in the background as I edit videos and all that. And that's what got me interested in this game. So, staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara S. Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the 4 planets associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft. Okay, June 15th. I know names and dates are probably going to be, or more than likely, something I need to know. I'm not going to write down the reasons. Paintings. I know there's something with the paintings. I just can't remember what. Parlor. That kind of... We got to get up there to the antechamber. That seems like the only direction to really go. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. M. Lowry equals uncle's friend. It's not great that I'm writing this on a notepad either. Oh shit. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay, wind up key for the parlor game. Hello, uncle. Alright, anything here? Can I set the place on fire? Can I get behind here? Hello? No. I thought it was a symbol of some sort. The black box contains gems. The blue box, and this box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. So that's a lie, because one of them has something in it. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. Okay, I'm going with black. We got gems. All right. Chapel. Then I don't. I need. Okay. I haven't been really. I can't go really back. I'll lose footsteps. It's. The time is actually moving. Okay, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. I'm assuming 9 in the morning. There's a bigger clock there. Ooh, a gem. You have a keyhole. Do you mean anything? Courtyard. Corridor. The courtyard will end that. Oh. Wait, once you have drawn 4 plans, you must select one. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, that's not gonna really work out since it always... We'll go courtyard. And then for this, we'll go nursery. See if we can get some more steps since I lost some. Is that a dragon or a dinosaur? Rar? Can't crouch. Gym. Goose. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath in the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we said. Okay. Is that it? Oh, no. I must have clicked off the book. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. I'll just use the WASD. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Okay, so the only thing I got from that is that red equals true color. So red is the true color. All right, let's go to this. Oh, I didn't really look up. I gotta look up. A hose? Can I mess with the hose? No. Dig? Can I use my hands to dig? Dig katana, dig katana. All right, so this can be a dead end or a connection room. Drawing room. Drawing room won't really help me in this situation. I'd rather take the corridor. We'll come back to that. I don't want to go back to a place I've already been at. Pantry will go up. Observatory? Let's go to the observatory. We got a gym to use. It spins. The Fixed Stars, a stargazer's companion to constellations by Richard Witt. Fenn Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid basis for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Slice, 3 steps. Diamond Miner, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key, +1. For keys. Diamondus Major, plus 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Sale. Everything is 50% off. Floriel's Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Ooh, flowers. Else with it? Big wheel. It looks like a latch up there. Wait, this wheel down here turns it, right? Oh, no. Go back. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add a planetarium to your draft? Sure. Let's now reset this. Alright, so I got observatory unlocked. I didn't even read what it did. I don't know if... Okay, that's fine. Kitchen. Oh. Let's continue forward. Both those lead to a dead end. Spare room? Hello? Anything? Paint? Tape. Ceiling fan. Drawing room. Yeah, because if I choose either of those, it's going to dead end me. I need to. Oh yeah. Hi. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Have I had one yet? Hi. Nice legs. Clock works. A lot of paintings. Measuring the feet. Sir, it looks like you're like breaking down over there. I don't know why your head looks bulbously large. Turn around. Oh. I don't fucking know this. I don't know. I need to go left. I came back to footsteps. I'm back to 50. I forgot I can't crouch. Crescent moon? Beautiful face. A dirt. Down. Okay, so that's us. Yeah, we're in Reddington. Veranda. Greater chance to find items in green rooms. I mean, that's the only way for cost 2 gems. Let's gain the extra steps. Go in here. Oh, skylight. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Lord Evan and KL. I got Jim, but it doesn't really help me. We got extra steps. Let's go in here. Anything? No. Alright, let's... Burbs. Go outside. Oi. Oi. Make a wish. I don't know. What should I wish for? I wish for the health of goodness to all my viewers. You're all gonna be in pain. I don't know what to tell you. It's just gonna happen. Ew. What's this? Oh. Can't go. Oh. Okay. So am I going to be able to go down there at some point? Those look like weird gemstones. What the fuck? It looks like there's buildings over there. Mountain is beautiful. Like this place is beautiful. Got a waterfall. Power lines going everywhere. Well, I guess they need water. Not water. I looked at the bird bath and I'm like, water. They need water. Hello? 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 It's so dark in here. Torches. Can I light them? Can I find a lighter? Can I light the way? Barracuda. I just phase through the rocks. I can tell without you telling me. Yes. Okay. What the fuck is that? Can I get up there? That looks like a gazebo thing. Hello? Open sesame. Burbs. Oh, can I leave? You know, I don't want your fortune. No? Okay. going to take your fortune regardless, old man. What was that, a bunker? Hello? Can you let me in? Is that where you keep your hostages? On a campsite. Some fucking fool is trying to take away my shit. Hey, apples. This is something about apples. That constellation. Extra tasty. I'm not even going to fucking attempt that. Okay. Campsite? What is this? Campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your inventory reset, and you will have been reset. Well, I mean, I can't necessarily do anything. I fully cooked myself. So, alright. Well, that'll be it for today's episode, I guess. Short, I know, but I do want to do it day by day, episode by episode. I do have some notes here, not too much. Total rooms 15, rank reach 3. This is rank I has found 0. Well, yeah, I know. I don't know where the steps taken 21. I can exit Quaint Cottage. Save and continue. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode.